Hello YouTube, this is me, Miss Shiny. This is episode 15. Our last game we defeated is the Arizona Diamondbacks in our stadium with Felix Hernandez, and now we are going to advance to the next game. And here we go. I'm gonna let him talk first.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers tallied 5 home runs overall as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 7-0. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. In the standings, the Dodgers are leading the National League West,
Hold on,
and the Diamondbacks are at the bottom of the division. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-0. As of today, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division.
Excuse
The
me.
Padres defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. As of right now, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, and the Giants are 4th in the division. The Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in 1st place in the NL East, while the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. Chris Davis smacked a home run and drove in 3, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 8-3. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in last place in the National League East, while the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The St. Louis Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 10-6. As of right now, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Cardinals are atop the division. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. As of today, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, and the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-1. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Orioles are 4th in the division. The Toronto Blue Jays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 12-2. At the start of the day, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division.
Excuse me.
The Yankees shortstop, number 8, had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 5-4. In the standings, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-1. As of right now, the Royals are leading the American League Central Division, while the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West. The Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-2. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are 2nd in the division. The Seattle Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-2. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. Jimmy Nelson struck out 10 batters and earned the double.
Alright, let's do this. Today we're gonna be facing with the San Diego Padres. Game 1, episode 15. Here we go. Auto.
Petco Park in downtown San Diego. We've got baseball under the lights. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Alex Reyes is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Yeah,
so
right.
digging in now, Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Down the first baseline. Bellinger's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Nice.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
In now, Justin Turner. Yes, he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute this.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Let's
Swing,
go.
high drive, left field and deep. Yelich going back. See you later.
Nice.
Over the wall, a home
Nice.
run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robles is after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. LA's on top 3-0. Don Sutton gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Digging in, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Let's try an old curveball if you can get it.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton coming on. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now for San Diego, Christian Yelich. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he sets him down swinging. Christian Yelich becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Cody Bellinger stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Robles leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Grandal over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Next for the Dodgers, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Next time.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Sutton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Towards second.
Nice.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, D-Roll, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Yelich is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now, Kyle Seager, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kyle Seager.
Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the 1 bag.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Motter ranging up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Alex Reyes. He'll get us going.
Hold on, way back. Sorry about that. I just had to get my dogs in the house.
Pitcher, Alan
So,
Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kendrick. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now in the box, Victor Robles, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here is Avisail Garcia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Garcia brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play. Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In is Christian Yelich, fouled away. Garcia is off of first with 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate is Andre Ethier as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. 1 gone now in the Dodger fourth. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Motter scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home
excuse me.
run. A solo home run for Yunel Escobar. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The pitcher, number
Stepping
20,
in now, Don Sutton.
Sutton.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Leading
Cody
off the fourth
Bellinger
inning,
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Dyson is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Taken there by Escobar. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Padres down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Gerard Dyson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1-1.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This
Let's
one's
go.
hit deep out to left center field. Yelich going back, still
Nice.
ranging back. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Tomas Guillen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, third base.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. Mutter up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Ramirez will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Andre Ethier. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Garcia.
Nice.
Onto the party porch and gone. A 2-run home run for Andre Ethier. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Row. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Dang it.
Escobar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air to left. Yelich
That was
is
a good
under
hit,
it.
though.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 10-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
No. 4-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Lifted down the line in left. Ethier on the run. And that's
Got
the
it.
second out of the inning. Jose Altuve will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Tony Cingrani gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gerard Dyson. He singled his last time up.
Gerard Dyson.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. Dyson on at first. Nobody out. Skied into very shallow right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. He's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One left for LA, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Victor Robles digging in now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. So here is Avisayo Garcia. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Line drive to left. Ethier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Back here at Petco Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Yelich. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yunel Escobar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, but they're still in front, 10-0. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Back up the middle. Escobar ranging to his right. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Just 2 more innings right now.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jed.
Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready once again, Don Sutton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Don Sutton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Robles patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On the year, Turner is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. digging in now for San Diego, Mike Zunino. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Scorched to third, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Taylor Motter steps.
Taylor Motter.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Oliver Perez will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Oliver Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up at the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Paul DeYoung will be summoned off the bench here, as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Hit hard, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Victor Robles digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leone.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And now a pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles looking up.
Going deep.
And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Hell yeah.
A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Lifted the other way to left center. Robles is on his horse. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw. And
yes,
he'll get into third here on the fly out. So he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Second baseman.
So striding forward now, Howie Kendrick. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Yelich. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. In to score the runner from third.
The batter.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Next for the Dodgers, Yunel Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
My turn to hit.
First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Robles will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Padres nothing. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Nice.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Christian Yelich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. Hit well on the ground to first.
Game is over.
Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another
Thank you
night to
everybody for
celebrate
watching my
another
video,
victory.
and you have a
I'm
much